Welcome back to the channel, guys. Up next, we got Ben Shapiro. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you think about the video in the comments. And with that said, let's get into today's video.
I feel that regardless of whether you agree with the act or not, someone taking a knee during the national anthem at the beginning of a football game, I believe that if you don't say, okay, I disagree with the act, I don't think it's the right place, I don't think it's the right whatever the case may be, however, I agree with it in so much as I would like to protect that individual's freedom of speech. And my question is, I don't hear, well, you certainly, or a lot of anyone on the conservative side or right side, as you would call it, as someone may call it, defending, saying, okay, look, I don't agree with it, but I agree with that person's freedom of speech in that moment, or utilizing that act.
So it depends on the forum. So this is a public university. I have a right to speak here, right? There's a difference between that and, for example, DePaul University. So DePaul University is a private university. Last year, I think it was last year, DePaul invited me to speak, or at least some of the students did. The administration said I couldn't, and when I showed up on campus, they threatened to arrest me. I didn't sue the university because they have a right to do that. I think they're wrong, I think they're foolish, but they have a right to do that. Okay. So Colin Kaepernick does not have the right to kneel on the sidelines of a private NFL event. If he wants to kneel in a park, he's more than welcome to do so.
According to who he doesn't have the right?
Well, he doesn't have the legal right. He can't sue the NFL to force them to.
Oh, sure, he can't sue the NFL, certainly.
So that's the distinction that I'm making. When it comes, like, if Colin Kaepernick were to come here, like right here, you know, and like after the event that we haven't organized, he wants to kneel on the stage all day long, that's totally fine. It's a public university, he can do what he wants. So time, place, and manner restrictions are a thing, and so is private versus public. Sure. So I'll defend Colin Kaepernick's right to say whatever the hell he wants in any public area so long as he's not violating the rights of private property owners to control their property, because they do have rights. Like, he couldn't come into my living room and just kneel on the floor. Having a right to do something does not make it the appropriate or right thing to do. I don't think that kneeling for the national anthem is either smart politics or the right thing to do, because there are certain things that still have to unify us, like the idea the country is based on good foundations. And if he wanted to kneel for the national anthem outside a police station, I think that would be a lot more useful for his supposed cause than, you know, taking millions and millions of dollars of contracts from Nike to pretend to be a social justice warrior. I'm very skeptical of Colin Kaepernick. I think there are a lot of people who actually care about these issues and have studied the issues and don't wear socks with pictures of cops as pigs on them.
Hey, Ben Shapiro, smart and always deliver as usual. I totally agree with Ben. Colin Kaepernick. All right. I'm gonna be brutal honest with you, right? As that Ben said, there's a place and a time for everything. And where he took the knee, why are you making millions and millions of dollars from different sponsorships, your contracts? Like Ben said, for what he was standing for, his so-called movement and beliefs, that was better off at a police station, out there with the people, not at the silence of a game, right? But Colin Kaepernick is just like BLM. Where's Colin Kaepernick when we got all this violence out here that's going on? Gang violence. Do I see them out there trying to talk to the youth, opening programs to talk to the youth, guide the youth? If you're saying that's what you're standing for, I'm saying you don't have to. But if you're saying that's what you're standing for, that's what your beliefs are in, just like BLM, you should be out there talking to the youths, trying to guide them the right way. Try to show them that this is the way. Don't go this way. When you go this way, this is a one-way road, one-way ticket straight to prison or the cemetery. Go there and talk to the youths. BLM never did that either. BLM was only there for black, white, police, and a black man. That was it. They were not there for no gang violence, shooting. They were there for none of that. All right? Colin Kaepernick, the same thing. He was trying to compare the NFL to slavery. It's just, slaves wasn't getting paid all that money. See, this is where the hypocrisy comes into play. We get paid millions. This dude is worth almost, what, $25 million? This is just straight hypocrisy. You know what gets under my nerves? That a lot of rich people that have opportunities that some of us would never, and I mean would never have, we don't want to tell us how hard their life is. Can you imagine that? You have opportunity that people will die for, and people do anything to have. You have access to things that we will never have access to. And they complain like that America is the worst place in the whole world. Certain parts of the world, you can't speak out like how you did that. They'll throw you in jail. So I don't know why the old celebrate like America is one of the worst places. Yeah, we know racism exists, but it doesn't exist in the point where it holds you back from your future, from your day-to-day life. It don't. I can speak for it because I'm a black man. It don't. But it makes like it's the worst place ever. While they worth millions, while they living in a $5 million home, luxurious cars. But they have the worst life. They have the worst life out of everybody. I think people are just ungrateful. That's the way I see it. You gotta be ungrateful. You got everything. You have access to everything. VIP. You the man. You rich. But they want to sit there, whine and complain. Like I saw this one comedian, she talking about, black people are being oppressed in America. Why? She's a black woman, right? She's a comedian, black comedian. I forgot her name, but she's a black comedian, and she's worth almost $20 million. Her home alone is worth $4-point-something million. Are you serious? You are oppressed. It's just ungrateful, man. They need to go to certain parts of the world and see what it's really like. See how you really will be treated. Certain parts, they don't want to hear that. They go through the struggles every day. They want to hear some rich person crying and complaining about struggle. And that's why I think it's ungrateful. And then you saw the whole BLM, they disrespected the flag, stepping on the American flag, burning it. All because of one misinjustice? George Floyd? Really? But all these young kids out there getting shot by stray bullets and drive-bys, we are not upset about that? How is that not? That's selective outrage. That's why I can never be a follower. Never. Gotta be a leader. You cannot be a follower because look what happened with that. It's just I just can't believe the type of times that we're living in right now, where rich people are selling poor people that they are oppressed. That's what we're living in. I want to look up and see how old Lizzo was, but how she carries herself. She's almost 40 years old. Carrying herself like that, like a little kid. Oh my God! And she's another one telling about she's oppressed. She's oppressed. She's telling us that she's oppressed, and we are being oppressed by the white man. Wow! Not too long ago, I saw her getting on board in a private jet. She pulled up. I think it was a Rolls Royce, double R's, pulling up. Nice, beautiful car. And then she get out and hopping onto a private jet. But she's telling us that she's oppressed. Enough for this nonsense, man. Enough for this nonsense. I don't believe none of these rich celebrities. None of them. Maybe one or two of them. Maybe Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman. It's just very few. The rest of them, they talk a whole bunch of BS. Dia Hughley, another one. Everything is a white man. He does, and he's rich too. That's what I'm saying. They're all rich, but for some reason, the white man is keeping us down. So how did you make it? You see what I'm saying? I just think they're ungrateful, man. America is one of the greatest countries there is to live. The amount of freedom and rights, yeah, we know what they're trying to do with our freedom, but overall, do have a lot of freedom compared to other places, man. Other places, you have to dress a certain way, you have to carry yourself a certain way. Look what happened in Dubai when the black woman was screaming in public, got thrown in jail. You could go in there and scream all you want. You can't get arrested. Go right in Dubai. You're going right to jail. You see, I think we have too much freedom. I think that's what end up happening. We end up having too much freedom, and now we get these entitled people telling us what struggle is. Colin Kaepernick, I'll never believe you until I see you out there on the front line trying to talk to these youths and them. I'm trying to talk to them about don't get into gangs, and because gangs are one-way ticket. And now you see when young people join gangs now, they're dying at the youngest before they even reach 16 years old. Why you work, man? Stop. I totally agree with Ben. I don't believe what he stands for, because if you did stand for that, you would stand for everything. You won't stand for a certain part of his justice. No. Go all the way. But hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, give me guys take about what Ben Shapiro said. I like how they were able to have a discussion without argument. They're both able to understand each other. And so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Until then, I'll catch you guys next video. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.